Hi Leo! It's been a while. Should we play some tarot? I think so. Happy Sagittarius season. It is the end of the year. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Leo, right off the bat, we're in another fire element season, okay? This year, Leo season for Leos would have been spectacular for the most part. Fire seasons for fire signs is generally where most of the magic happens. Leo, I know you felt quite drained recently. I know you felt quite shocked at the recent goings on and what you found out from people about people. But Leo, you really are a sign of the zodiac that needs to take charge and be an example for a lot of other people. So, bottom of the deck, King of Cups. When life does this weird stuff where it pulls you in all sorts of directions, always remain in your power, okay? Let me tell you what I have for you guys. Bottom of the deck, King of Cups, Queen of Cups, very heavy water energy, lots of emotions. There is also a King of Swords here. Okay. What do I have? I have the Star. I have the Eight of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the Three of Pentacles, and I can't help but ignore Five of Cups, followed by Ace of Pentacles. I thought this would be a romance reading, but I don't think it is going to be a romance reading. Listen, so much watery energy, Leo. There is a relationship with a significant water sign or somebody who has water in their chart. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Pick your side. Man, woman, whatever. Leo, there is a air sign here also. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. These guys kind of sit comfortably together, but I feel like there may be a decision between a water sign and an air sign with you stuck in the middle. You seem to be looking towards the King of Swords, but I think with the King of Cups showing up here, and quite strongly so, I think you might be drawn to, I think you won't be able to ignore the fact of how much there is a pull between either two. And I think the fact that they have both come up really means that the situation as it stands right now leaves you very unsure as to which direction you want to go in, Leo. Leo, okay, let's start here. The Hangman. Energies of confusion, suspension, not really being able to move forward, not really knowing which is the best step forward. This Hangman is voluntary suspension. It is also biding your time until you know that you have the right answer. And I think that by throwing yourself into work, which is always a good thing to do, isn't necessarily going to cut it right now. Either way, you're pretty ready to walk away from a situation from one or the other. It just seems as if you're not quite ready to do so because you know how much work you've put into it. You know the value of what you're walking away from. There does need to be an acknowledgement of hard work, Leo. There does need to be, yes, a continuation of throwing yourself into this work. You are going to get called to walk. And this voluntary suspension time, as comfortable as it may have become, might be a little bit gruesome at this point now because you can't help but look at all the negatives, like all the things that you've lost, those 3 cups that are spilt, Leo. Know that you are suspending yourself. You are free to walk away from whatever you want, and you also have the objectivity to decide which way you're going to look at it. Cup half empty or cup half full. What is a sure thing? A sure thing really is that the path that you decide to take, you are being given an opportunity of real... It's dreams come true, you know? It's like the universal backup, the universal support of getting one step closer to the things that you want to achieve if you can be brave enough to maybe dedicate yourself and dedicate your efforts towards, you know, really acknowledging the things that you want and maybe moving forward in a direction that you know is what is resonating with your authenticity more. You can very likely be stuck. And I mean, this isn't gender specific, but I think a lot of Leos are sort of debating right now, which way do they go? Do they hold on to the financial stability, or do they decide to take a chance with love? It doesn't feel as if you are entirely fulfilled. It doesn't feel like you are entirely committed to either right now. And I think while you are dilly-dallying, you are going to just get lost in this limbo of, you know, cup half empty. There are things that you do need to walk away from, and I think it's becoming pretty apparent to you now that you really need to get up and leave. But I think there is a reason that you have stayed, and I wonder if it does have a lot to do with the work that you have already put into this thing, Leo. Do you know the funniest thing? I got a phone call from my Sagittarius, like really good friend. She's such a sweetheart. She's like, Ruby, how dare you show up to the Sagittarius season readings like dressed the way that you did? How dare you? Leo, let this be a reminder, okay? You need to turn up in your own life right now. You really do. Because it seems like there is going to be a very good opportunity that will present itself to you where you might be feeling as if you do not have enough, which is why you're having to stay with either for practical reasons, practicality, whatever it is. Know that there is going to be fortune and fame that is presented to you once you are authentic to your cause, once you have decided exactly what it is that you want. The conventions, the, you know, seeking out to do the right thing based on conventions won't necessarily be the thing that makes you happy. Know that this is a period of you sowing your seeds and reaping your rewards if you are to remain as consistently focused to what it is that are your dreams. My only real concern here is what is going on with this stuff, Leo. And it seems as if you are really hanging around in limbo and not making a decision about something. A, because you're so busy looking at the cups that you have spilt, that knowing when it is an inevitable decision to move away from something that you know is not good for you is going to have to happen now, Leo. You're going to have to take that step. You're going to have to walk away from it. These are both solid options. And this doesn't need to be gender specific. They're both solid options. They're both really good options. Thing is, you really got to master your heart right now, Leo. And what is your heart telling you? Which direction is it that you want to go in? Only you can answer that yourself. The truth of the matter will be that you will need to, Leo, reconnect with the things that you want. Security and stability isn't always everything. It's got to be heartfelt. It's got to be, there's got to be emotion to it. And conventions and, you know, working hard to achieve something will get you on track with what it is that you need to, you know, the direction that you need to take in your life. Just, you know, all of this voluntary suspension, hanging around when you know you kind of need to walk from one thing in a direction one way or the other, is gonna require that kind of authoritative, assertive, decision-making Leo mind frame, that attribute that most Leos have, where, you know, they know what they want and they're prepared to walk in that direction. And I think it is a time, really, Leo, for a bit of courage and, you know, removing the fear from inside you and doing whatever it is that you can in order to really bring back the magic into your life. And I say bring back that magic because it is so necessary for you to, like, connect with your dreams right now, Leo. There is something about an authentic truth that is going to really liberate you from this suspension. And you've got to decide, Leo. You've really got to make a decision now which route it is that you want to go in. Just know that you can't hang around in limbo for much longer. You can't. Because this is such a low base vibrational energy. Do I stay? Do I go? Do I stay and cry over spilt milk and cry over what I don't have? Or do I walk away from stuff? It's the age-old dilemma. It really is. And the only thing that I can really tell you is that remain steadfast and working towards your goals. There is obviously some sort of recognition coming. There really is. This season promises you an opportunity to maybe get in line with what your heart is calling for. Like, so get involved in your study, get involved in things that take interest in you, and maybe make it a habit now to be as assertive towards your own life as possible. The steps that you need to take. What is that thing? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make the horse drink. So Leo, do yourself a favor. Get yourself so aligned and so in tune with the things that you know you wanted. This year would have been so progressive, but it's about getting yourself in that mind frame of when you're in your season. And Leo season was so fabulous for a lot of people this year. Get yourself back in that zone. Get yourself back in the Leo mind frame. Put down the fear and do whatever it is that you can that is making you so fearful of taking a next step. Do whatever it is to really tie that feeling up. Like, get a grip on it. Get a better hold on it. So do whatever it is that you need to do to know that good things are coming. And I think these things, like, if they were blocked by anything at all, it may have something to do with the way that you were feeling about yourself inside. Know that there is still very much a decision that you've got to make, and trust that the answer will come. Trust the answer will come. Just remain focused. You got work to do. You really do have work to do, Leo. I think 2009 is going to be such a big deal for you. And I even think Sagittarius season is going to really give you an opportunity to see things in a new light. Wait until Aries season for the real, results of it. Leo, thank you for watching. Have a beautiful Sagittarius season, and I will catch you guys again soon.